Okay, we are back at it once again. And isn't my apron adorable? I found this online and I just couldn't resist. Um, the biscuits are in the oven here and they still have some time to go. And so we're going to get started with our potatoes and onions. So I have my pan here and I am going to put in a couple of tablespoons of the drippings that I routinely save when I am making bacon. And I'll tell you more about that in just a little bit. So I like to dice my potatoes so that they cook quickly. These are not potatoes that you need to parboil in order for them to get soft before you put them in your pan to cook. By cutting them up in these small pieces, you eliminate the need to do anything to pre-cook, parboil, any of those types of things. I'm going to show you real quickly with one potato exactly how I chopped up my potato. Hopefully you will be able to see me. And actually, I don't think you can. So let me move that and get you a little bit closer and see if that's better. That looks better. So I have my cutting board here. I have my potato. What we're first going to do is cut a piece off of the potato so that we can ensure that the potato lies flat. Safety matter. So then once it's flat, we're going to take it and we are going to cut it multiple times. And then we are going to take that rounded side that's on the other piece and we are going to then turn the potato over again, and then we are going to cut it like we are making French fries. Once we've gotten it cut that way, we're going to then just come back and dice it and try to get the pieces as even as possible, but it doesn't really matter because like I said, everything is going to cook fairly quickly. And now I'm cooking the rounded piece of the potato, slicing the rounded piece of the potato. And, whoops, get that over here. And I'm going to then take these and add them to the potatoes that I've already cut up. Then I'm just going to get rid of the water. Whoops, making a mess. And I am back. Clean up my mess. And that's my timer, my 8-minute timer for my biscuits. So I'm going to check on them quickly and see how they're doing. Well, they're coming along nicely, but they're not ready yet. So we're going to let them continue to cook. And we're going to go back to our potatoes. Like I said, I have put a couple of tablespoons of drippings from bacon that I've cooked. I actually cooked it last night. And we're going to let that get hot. As that's getting hot, you might want to also dice up your onion. I've already done that in the interest of time. So here we go. So it's hot enough. Let's see. Yeah, that's hot enough. So we are going to just take our potatoes, and put them into our pan. So that they can start cooking. And atop that, we're just going to put in our onion. Growing up, when my mom would cook this, she would put lots of onion, probably way more onion than is necessary. but it just gave it a wonderful flavor. And so, as I became a cook in our household, I started to do the same thing. Now I'm going to add salt and pepper. There's something in there, but it's not wanting to cooperate with me. So let me. There we go. There we go. That's a horrible sound. Huh? And then we are going to also add, I use kosher salt, so about a half a teaspoon of kosher salt, but you should taste it and make sure that it is seasoned to your liking. And now that we have that going, I like to clean up my mess as I go. I'm going to turn it down because I don't want the potatoes to get dark prematurely on the outside without the inside of the potato actually having the opportunity to complete the cooking process as well. So now that we have this going, what I'm going to do is just place one of my splatter lid shields on it, right there. And we're gonna let that cook. And I'm now gonna again check on the status of our biscuits and see how they are doing, because it's been close to 12 minutes. And they are coming along nicely, but they're still not quite where my husband and I like them in terms of darkness. So I'm going to let them cook a bit longer. In the meantime, I am going to clean up my mess and I'll be back with you in a few minutes. Thank you. Hi, everybody. Just wanted to touch bases with you again, letting you know that the potatoes are still cooking. I went on and refilled my pepper mill and then added additional pepper because we like a lot of pepper on our potatoes and onions. I am gonna go ahead and pull out our biscuits and let you see them. Show you. This is how they came out. They look beautiful. They're about the color that Tim and I prefer, and we are going to enjoy eating them this morning on this blessed day. So, I mentioned earlier that I had used the drippings from bacon that I had cooked yesterday. I actually prefer to cook large amounts of bacon at once, and then, of course, save the drippings from that. But it also helps so that when I'm cooking breakfast or my husband is cooking breakfast for himself, he already has bacon that is cooked. And so all he has to do is heat it up. And he can either put it in the microwave or he can put it back in the oven for a few minutes and allow it to re-crisp. And you honestly are not able to tell that you didn't just cook it at that point. So what I've done, I have here for him, because I'm not going to be eating any bacon this morning. I have placed 2 slices of the bacon that I actually cooked yesterday on my cookie sheet, and I am just going to set it in the oven for a minute and allow it to get warm and to re-crisp. And I'm going to watch the potatoes continue to cook. I will be back with you shortly. Hi, everybody. I just wanted to show you really quickly the bacon And again, what I did is I laid a pound of bacon out on a cookie sheet and then cooked it at 350 degrees in the oven on the bake setting for about 15 to 20 minutes. You have to make the call on how long it needs to cook because you know best how you like your bacon and how your oven works. So this morning, all I had to do was grab a couple of pieces of bacon out of the refrigerator and put them on the cookie sheet and warm them up for my husband. So um, I'll be back with you momentarily. Our potatoes are cooking, as you can see, and they are coming along nicely. Once the potatoes are done, I'll scramble a couple of eggs for my husband, and we will have breakfast. So I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Uh-oh, hold on one moment. Sorry about that. I don't think you want to hear commercials whilst we are talking. But anyway, the potatoes are actually done, and I have fixed my husband some scrambled eggs, and he is happily off to the side eating. I'm gonna fix my own plate, and I'm just gonna grab some of these beautiful potatoes and put them on my plate. And I'm going to share a secret with you guys. I actually like my potato to get a little bit more done so that I have the nice crispy pieces, the dark brown pieces without letting it go too far and burning it. And I went on and decided that I did want some bacon. And so here is my Saturday morning breakfast. Um, Bacon, homemade biscuits, and potatoes with onions. I am going to sit down and eat this, and I pray that you will enjoy the rest of your day. And hopefully, I will be back with you later on today to bring you another video. Take care and be blessed. Bye. I just wanted you guys to know everything is delicious. I'll be back with you later.